Good evening, Malaysia and followers from around the world. Our guest tonight is none other than Aznil Nawawi or Pak Nil. He is a TV host, a director, an actor, a singer, a writer, and radio presenter. He began his career in 1990 as a broadcaster and a TV reporter. 30 years ago, that was how both of us met the first time, okay? And in 1992, he moved to hosting with Pop Quiz. And his first program was, of course, this famous TV show. And he was followed by Melody and Telescope. He then moved on to Astroria television channel. And among his projects he was involved in was, of course, the fantastic Academia Fantasia.
Akademi Fantasia juga banyak membawa 1000 makna dalam hidup saya.
And we all know about that. Please welcome Aznil Nawawi.
Sakit pipiku.
Hey!
Thank you, Dato'.
Right.
It's so long. So long.
30 tahun.
Okay, don't you ever trust on whatever you see on iPhone or on laptop, because there's a lot of filters they have invented.
Okay, after 30 years, okay, you still look good. You still look very young. Still the boyish face. Okay, so okay, I'm going to throw away all my questions and disrupt the whole thing by asking you this question: how do you keep yourself young?
How do I keep myself young? Okay, one thing, my job my job spec won't allow me to grow old. Because the lifespan of my career would solely depend on how I look.
Okay.
I have passed through all sorts of ages. Like my audience from the range are from the kids up to mothers and grandfathers. So apparently, I have to put a stop on my age so that the kids will grow older and older, and they will deliver more kids. And the new kids that they deliver is already becoming my new fans. So it's like you're in business, you can't afford to go out of business. So I'm an economist, so that's how I look into my career and my job. So when I am trained as an economist, I am also trained as a businessman. So I have the study that I have to keep my business floating all the time. So the business has to be afloat. And how do I do it? So I have to keep myself relevant in terms of my work quality, and in terms of my future projection, and in terms of my look. So I don't do any Botox. I don't believe in any filler.
You look so jazzy.
Thank you.
So nice.
Thank you, coming from you. Wow, it's a real wow.
Aww.
So what I do is I have been taking care of my health and taking care of my my look in terms of I will do my facial routine.
I just did an oxygen facial the other day. Yesterday, I loved it. Sunscreen all the time.
Wow.
This since school. Since school, I have already spent a very modest amount of money from my allowance to buy facial cleanser, and then after that, and then until now, I've started producing my own facial product.
Okay, we should have placed some products and do some product placement, man, today.
No, it's not going to be that. And then another thing is, I have been doing regularly cardio exercise.
Akan jadi lebih sihat dan lebih cergas. Tunggu apa lagi? Hanya di Go Pak Nil. Buat waktu siaran, Pak Nil tak jamin. Kami berikan potongan RM50.
I am quite a freak doing 1 hour or 1.5 hour running on my treadmill. So I burn about 600 to 800 cups every time. So calories are my best friend, at the same time is my enemy. So I really have to take care, and of that I have to really take care of the food that I take. At this age, that too, I have to really filter my oil, the sugar, the salt. I can't afford to go sick because I've not accomplished my dream.
Yes. And we know that falling sick is really expensive. Going to hospital now is a killer. You probably die first before you get before you get your bill.
Exactly. Exactly. And at the same time, I am so happy that I do my medical checkup every year, and my blood reading is okay, the sugar level is okay, and I am blessed with good health. I hope that I can inspire the rest as well. And one thing I would want to share with you as well. My alumni friend, they just doesn't want to include me in any gathering anymore.
You can't sit with us.
They say you are an insult to us.
Well, I mean that. Look, I think we all have got to take care of ourselves, make ourselves look good. I think this is really important. Okay, I think I beat you by 2 years. I'm 60. Okay, in next week I'm turning 60. Okay, so
I am 59 this year.
Yes, you're about the same. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Pak Nil, since you mentioned that you were trained as an economist at the University of Malaya.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
What made you decide to take up a career that was something entirely different? You could have worked in the bank, you could have been a government officer, but why did you decide to go into TV?
Okay, if give me a choice when I first started to think which university or which course that I want to join when I finishes my school, or I got my SPM result. Oh no, I took HSC. I took Form 6. So when I got the result, I have no choice at that time. During our year, we don't have School of Art. We don't have something like really fun kind of courses that we can take up.
Only 5 universities, remember? Only 5 universities.
Exactly. And for my stream, I'm from the art stream. We don't have much course that the university offer. The university offer only like a law, art, and then economics, and
Malay literature.
That's about all.
Yeah.
So I have no choice. And then if you give me a choice at that time, I wouldn't want to pursue my study at all. I want to chase my dream. I want to become an entertainer. I just love singing. I just love to see people performing on TV, and I just love listen to radio. So at one time, my dad was saying that, what is your ambition? I said, my ambition is to become a singer or anything that got to do with the what you call the limelight, entertainment. And then he said, please, at least one from our family. We track a record. We create a record so that I can be proud to say that at least one of my kids goes to university and finish and have a degree in hand. Apparently at that time, I said, I don't want to. I just want to stop there after Form 6, and I just want to continue study. And then suddenly Sudirman appeared.
Yes.
Sudirman appeared during that time, and then my father said, look at him. He's a singer and he's also a law student. This is the beginning of your journey into university. And I have nothing to say anymore, and I have to apply. And I applied economics, but I didn't get to go to law school. So I get to be in business and economic school. But I just think that it just don't fit me, Dato. Just don't fit me. I have the passion of performing. I would say more than 50% of my time in university are on stage. I perform like almost every single concert, almost every opportunity. And when I graduated, because I took the scholarship from Malaysian International Shipping Corporation.
Ah,
And I am a shipping executive for 6 years
Oh.
in MISC.
oh, torture.
Torture, bro.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
You know why? Because I took their scholarship. And at that time, in a way, is a what you call blessing in disguise. Because at that time, when I graduated, economy was terrible.
Financial crisis.
At least I have a job in hand. But that job in hand is basically all about feeding me day in, day out. The money that I received in that 6 years, just enough for me to finish in that 1 month. Sometimes before salary time, I finished my gaji already. And the moment I completed the contract, I applied TV3.
TV3.
TV3, and I said, I don't care. Whatever opening they have in TV3, I will just apply. At that time, there's few openings like wardrobe assistant. There's the opening like makeup artist, driver. And then one opening there is broadcast journalist. And I don't even know that though what broadcast journalist is all about. But I have a degree. That opening, the qualification that they're asking for is only a diploma holder.
Okay.
And I am overqualified. I said, I don't care. I just apply. And I applied and I got for, they call me for the interview. And during the interview, I proved my point how I really wanted to be in TV3. I said, you are overqualified. I don't care. You throw away my degree. It's okay. I'm willing to start from zero. I'm willing to learn broadcasting, mass comm, whatsoever. And I said, you will not be getting the amount of money according to your qualification. I said, I don't care as long as I get to be in TV3. And then suddenly they said, oh, anyway, diploma, we do have overtime if you work overtime. We have some allowance for overtime. I said, that is good enough. And I really work overtime, not because the money that took. It's because of the passion. It's because of the work. It's because of the place, the environment of working. And it's because of a new thing that I learned over there. So what I learned in University Malaya was just, I don't know where I put it. And TV3 is like a new university for me. And I was there for about 6 years before I decided to be on my own. So from broadcast journalist, not long, it's less than a year, I get the chance to read news.
A La Jolla man clings to life at a university hospital after being viciously attacked by a pack of wild dogs in an abandoned pool.
Oh, yes.
Late news. I don't care how late it is as long as I get to be on TV. And then I prove my point again. Then they put me on hourly news. What do you call? Dari bilik berita. A special, what do you call? Every hour they have that.
A berita bulletin.
Less than 5 minutes news. Kan? A bulletin. And then when they about to schedule me for prime news, bulletin utama, suddenly they dropped me, Dato'.
Oh.
They said, you are not going on air for bulletin utama. I said, why? They said, you look younger than your co-reader. Can you imagine the reasoning I just couldn't take that. I have been waiting for the moment. They have already scheduled me. And then suddenly, 2 days before I go on air, they
Aduh,
put
sakit,
it down.
sakit.
You see
Yeah.
how frustrating it is.
Yeah.
They said, your co-reader will be like Ezra Aziz Fauzi.
Rasa
Your
Riba.
co-reader will be like Christine Ling. You
Yeah.
just don't fit beside them. You look like a younger boy, and you lost the news lost its authority. And I said, what do I do? I said, oh, maybe we put you on Money Matters, and where you learn how to grow your beard, give you some stress so that you look older faster. I can't wait.
Kelvin Ong lah. Macam Kelvin Ong, all white hair already.
When will our Malaysian economy recover?
So I miss Sulaiman there.
Saya Sulaiman, yeah.
Zalina Azman,
Yeah.
Bettina Chua,
Yeah.
Haliza Hashim.
All our
Yeah.
friends. Yeah.
And then I said I couldn't wait. So during the time when I was with Money Matters, I find ways to speak to the management. I asked them to transfer me to entertainment. And then they said, yes, we're going to transfer you to entertainment. I was appointed as assistant producer for Pop Quiz. And I appoint myself. No, I went through an audition to become the host for Pop Quiz. And from there on, no looking back.
Berlutut, man.
Yeah, no looking back.
It was a blessing in disguise.
Oh, and it's just about how hungry you are, and how I don't think the word patient. You have to be patient to go for your dream. I don't think I'm very impatient. I don't want to spend another day to be in the place that I don't like. So I really chased my dream. In less than 2 years, I got to be on entertainment program, and from there on, I have becoming a name to every household in Malaysia. Until now, I'm so blessed.
Aznil, can you imagine? After 30 years, your trademark Pop Quiz is still ringing in my ears. That's how big it was.
Oh yeah. Even if I go, among the youngsters, among the younger generation, they wouldn't know that. Yeah. When I went around, in Kelantan or in Johor Bahru, the makcik generation, the pakcik generation, they said, this is the guy, Pop Quiz.
Was it something that you created yourself?
Yes, I created myself. Yeah, because I produced the show. Okay. At the same time, I hosted it. So I, in a way, I do have that, free hand to color the show. Yeah. And from there, I edit the program myself. I VOs, I voice over the program myself. I direct the program myself. Crazy. I learn a lot. And I really, I am like really in love with broadcasting. I don't think I can survive now because broadcasting is no longer as important, as huge as before. Yeah, during that time, it was like the world. Yeah. Broadcasting, TV, production is the world.
Aznil, you know that you hosted the Melody, which is the entertainment magazine program. Now, at that point, did you felt that or even realize that one day you ended up being the subject rather than the host? Has this, what do you call it, the training that you gave as a host, you have now been interviewed. Has it helped you in handling difficult subjects?
Melody is a hot program, sizzling. The program
sensational, gossipy.
People. Put the subject on grill. We grill the story hot. Where I learned that program, I was sent to Japan by TV3. Actually, I was sent to Japan not to learn anything, but to become a spectator for Asia Bagus.
Oh, yes, I remember. Asia Bagus, yes.
I think Mr. Aznil Nawawi from Malaysia.
Yeah. So I am the representative from Malaysia just to become one of the spectator for the final. So one day, I locked myself in a room. I, in a way, lock every single hour what they put on air on Japan TV. I lock myself in the room for 24 hours. I log in every single thing without being asked by the management of TV3 at all. Because they don't give me enough allowance to go out.
Oh, aduh, kesian.
So I spend most of the time indoor in the hotel. So I watched the TV program, I log in. Then from there, I managed to compose a program, a sensational program, a gossip program, entertainment program called Melody. So when I went back, me and Nick Ramsey will discuss. Nick Ramsey is the producer, I'm the co-producer. But most of the time, we were together, we'll discuss and we'll try to color the show. And apparently that program become the #1 TV entertainment program, and it's still relevant until today. The program is still the same concept, still in the same format, and still in the same production style. And we produced that program like 30 years ago, and see how advanced the thinking. We never thought that it's going to last this long, and we won a few awards for best entertainment program. But at that time, we were thinking of putting a gossip tabloid, entertainment magazine, physical, the newspaper and the magazine, into something that you can watch on TV. So I in a way, when they said, oh, this is not right, you shouldn't do this kind of program. This program actually grip people, and it gives a very bad repercussion to the industry. That was being commented by the editor of the newspaper and the magazine. And when they provoked me, and when they asked me, I said, I am just putting what you guys did on a visual form.
Yes.
So what's wrong with that? You did the same thing.
Because it's you as a competitor, that's why.
Exactly.
A competitor to URTV, remember?
Yeah. Why are you seeing blood on my hand and you didn't see the blood on your hands? If you think this is wrong, I learned from you guys. So I am just, turning what you all have been doing and giving to your so-called reader, and we turn it into audience. So it's the same thing. And you produce it once a week, and we produce it once a week.
Yes. Every Sunday, I think, right?
Yes. And what they hate most is when Melody always get the scoop. The scoop is the word Datuk Khan during that time.
Yes.
Yeah. The scoop is always the word. I said, okay, if we have an artist, I said, okay, you want to appear on my show? Give me a story. Give me a story that you will hold until we put it on air.
Okay, Aznil, you know that you have dealt with entertainers, celebrities. Then you move on to something which I found was, wow, this is much more difficult actually.